Hello everyone, welcome to Coding Digest. In my previous video, I discussed regarding what is Java and how it works. We discussed about compiler, the function of compiler, how compiler converts human readable Java code to bytecode. Then that bytecode is interpreted by JVM to machine level language or binary language which will get executed on top of operating system. Today we are going to discuss details of the components we have mentioned in previous videos, that is JVM, JRE, JDK, etc. Right? So first thing is, what is JVM? JVM full form is Java Virtual Machine. Java applications are called write once, run anywhere. Because of their ability to run a code on any platform, this is done because of JVM. The JVM is a virtual machine. For executing Java programs, JVM interprets the bytecodes into machine code, which is executed in machine in which the Java program runs. Now this is how JVM works. So as you can see, this is the bytecode is the input for JVM. So this is the JVM. Okay, so let me write here, this is JVM. Okay, now this bytecode is called .class file also, .class file. Okay, because why? Because after compilation, this Java human readable code converts into bytecode, and bytecode stays inside .class file. If you open .class file, I'll show you at the later video, the later stage, the .class file. If you open .class file, you cannot read the content of that particular file. Basically, it's kind of garbage value, not human readable. So this is called bytecode or .class file. Okay, now here there will be inside JVM, there will be one concept or one component, subcomponent is called class loader. Class loader. So what this class loader will do? This class loader will load the class file into JVM. Right? Now here there is an internal mechanism of JVM to manage the memory inside JVM. Okay, this is called the JVM memory. Right? So this will be called the JVM memory. JVM memory. Okay. Now what are the components of JVM memory? So there will be something called class method area. I'll call it as class method area. Just a minute. Class method area. Right? So what is the function of class method area? When we write a class, right? I'll discuss later what is class, what is method, what is the objects, right? So in just for now, you just understand it that class is a kind of smallest possible unit of Java, right? Java program. So whatever we will write in Java, I will write inside class, correct? So in this particular area or memory area inside JVM memory, in class method area, only the static variables, right? Static variables, static methods, static blocks. Again, I'll discuss it in detail in later proportion. For now, just understand, in class method area, the static variables, static blocks or static methods are getting stored. Right? Next thing is heap memory. Okay, this is important thing uh, for Java execution as well as our interview, right? So heap memory, what is the function of heap memory? The function of heap memory is to store the objects, correct? To store the objects of any class. Now it comes another memory called stack. It's everything is happening inside JVM memory management system only. Okay, so another thing is stack. Inside stack, all other variables, right? All other variables, constants are stored in stack, right? And then the another method, or not method actually, another memory portion which is called native stack. Native stack. So what is the function of native stack? This is for all native methods. Okay, for all native methods. Now this is how JVM manages its memory. Now what? The class is getting loaded in the class loader portion, right? The class is getting loaded in the class loader portion, and then based on their property, right? Whether it is a class method, it will go to class method area, or the portion will go to heap memory, the portion will go to stack memory, some portion will go to native memory, right? Now after all this management, it will go to something called native interpreter or native interface. Okay, it's just native interface. Okay, so native interface will redirect this particular code to the execution engine. It will redirect to the execution engine. Okay, this is the execution engine. Now this execution engine consists of two parts. One is JIT, or just in time compiler, JIT compiler. And another one is garbage collection or garbage collector, not collection, garbage collector. Garbage collector, right? And now in the execution engine, what will happen? Execution engine, it will compile, it will interpret, everything will be done with the help of some native libraries. Okay, and then next thing, it will go to the operating system for execution. Now for execution, it will need some library support. So from where that library support will come, that will be given by Java runtime environment. Okay. By the way, that JVM is also a part of Java runtime environment, right? So this is JVM plus some sort of library, Java libraries, and this whole thing is called, the whole thing will be called Java runtime environment, or in short it is JRE. So what is that? So JRE is the summation or assembly of JVM as well as Java libraries, right? Now let's come to the details of JIT compiler, right? Because this is very important for interview and understanding purpose also, right? So what is JIT compiler or JIT compiler? The JIT or just in time compiler is a part of the runtime environment. It helps in improving the performance of Java application by compiling bytecodes to machine code at runtime. So there are two things. One is the Java code or human readable code will convert to bytecode, then will be interpreted, then it will go to OS for execution. And another thing is Java code will convert by bytecode using compiler, and then bytecode will directly again compiled using JIT compiler and directly will go to OS. Okay, the JIT compiler is enabled by default. When a method is compiled, the JVM calls the compiled code of that method directly. The JIT compiler compiles the bytecode of the method to machine code. Okay, now another thing is garbage collection. Garbage collection is also very important thing. As the name explains, that garbage collector means to collect unused materials, right? Whenever you have some unused material in your home, in your house, you put it into dustbin, or some collector will collect those garbages from you, right? So the same thing, same mechanism follows inside Java or JVM. Inside JVM, in JVM, this is done by garbage collection. Okay, it tracks the objects. So where object stores in the heap memory. So it actually tracks the heap memory to see if there is any unused object. If there is any unused object or unwanted object, then it will remove that from heap memory. So what is the benefit of it? Heap memory will get cleared automatically. Okay. Now this is the whole process of JVM. Now again, as I already told, this JVM as well as from some Java libraries, okay, some Java libraries is actually called the JRE. The whole system is called the JRE. Okay, and after that this code will go to OS for execution. Okay, now for execution you need some library support. From where it will come? from here it will come. So what is the function of JRE? It provides the facility of JVM as well as it supplies the support of Java libraries, native libraries, right, inbuilt libraries to for execution of that particular program. Okay, so in short, basically, in short, we can look at like this. So if this is a whole package, right, if this is a whole package, so there is a portion or subcomponent called JRE. I have already discussed JRE. So let me write it. JRE. Now inside JRE there are two things, JVM plus libraries. So let me draw this. This is JVM and this is library. So JVM and these are the libraries, Java libraries basically. Okay, so JRE is consist of two components, JVM plus libraries. Now again there will be some Java tools. What are the tools? Like compiler, executor, right? How to compile, how it compiles, right? How it executes. So those are again some development tools we need, right? So along with some development tools and JRE, there will be some development tools, right? So let me write it here. Development tools. Development tools. Okay, so along with development tools, JRE is called one package which is called JDK or Java Development Kit. JDK. Okay, so what is the full form of Java JDK? It is Java Development Kit. Java Development Kit, right? So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.